We're starting to get deep into flu season, and the Alaska Department of Health said last week they've seen a notable increase in influenza or the flu since mid-November. Now, about the same time last year, there were 108 confirmed cases of the flu. And the next week saw a spike up to nearly 500. But this year, what we're looking at right now is state numbers showing 816 reported cases, confirmed cases of the flu on the week of December 20th. So we're looking at a pretty sizable uptick in the flu, but we actually haven't surpassed the highest peak of the flu this year. That goes all the way back to March, when there were 990 cases of the flu reported. Let's take a better look at what we've been looking at over the last few weeks. This is that rise that we've been seeing up to this point that we're currently at. This was just last week, 391 cases reported before, of course, reaching that 816 cases we're seeing as of the week of December 20th. So something we're also watching as well, state numbers showing RSV and COVID-19. Now, COVID in Alaska seems to be similar to what it looked like last year, but RSV exploded about the same time. State numbers show we're currently at 75 cases of RSV and 50 cases of COVID. So we know Alaskans are getting sick right now, unfortunately, but what can you do to help keep yourself healthy? Well, let's look at what the CDC says. The CDC says you can do a few things to keep healthy. CDC data says getting vaccinated, ultimately going to be the best way to reduce the flu, reducing the risk of having to go to the doctor by 40 to 60%, but it doesn't guarantee immunity from the flu, though. So that's where the CDC says you can deploy other methods, like avoiding close contact and staying at home. We all remember that COVID 6-foot rule. And while we are in a pandemic, fortunately, employing some space could help keep you healthy. Another great idea, covering your mouth and washing your hands. The CDC says viruses like the flu spread when people cough, sneeze, or talk. So putting on a mask if you are sick helps keep the virus from spreading. And if you aren't sick, it could also help keep you from catching the flu. Will Courtney, Alaska's news source.